Do the
I'm not
thing.
French.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hey.
I just noticed we lost a Revy. Why is there no Revy token?
I swear
I don't know.
didn't.
7, did you eat Revy?
I don't think I did.
Oh,
I was busy digging. Is he in the hole?
he might have been.
He's in my dream world right now.
Anyway, welcome back to Zelenkov, guys, and people at home. It has been a minute, but we're back to play some D&D.
We're doing it.
Doing it live. All right, so how about some recap? Guess that's probably it.
Deserve.
We need that.
All right. The party has been making their way through Workin Symphony to get to the other side, over to Falthair, to get to through the wastes and to Zayfarel, the homeland of the Tieflings, to find out a little bit more about their party member Saishori and where she comes from. You boarded the vessel of Captain Schmidt Torrent and started bounding your way across the ley lines through using Leiatic energy as a catalyst to essentially bounce your way across the symphony. You were met with harsh weather and strong conditions. Some of you attempted to reach some gods and were found interrupted by a overbearing presence of the Lord of Storms. Some people were choked. Some people were slapped with electricity. You fought some living lightning, and then the weather got even worse. Some of you were able to reach out and speak to the god, and were given just some brief words. Tainted. Test. Survive. After several days of journey in harsh weather, you noticed an island coming quickly on your path. Having no choice but to emergency land, you crashed the vessel into the island, deploying the airbags, jumping off, some of you more successfully than others. But Captain Schmidt Torin, who very specifically for the last several days has not left the captain's wheel and post, was flung from the vessel and immediately fell asleep with several points of exhaustion. Party examined and explored the island, trying to find any connecting ley line that they can reconnect the ship to continue their travels as the 2 crew members continue to make repairs. Traveling up the coast and through the forest, you stumbled upon a area that the rainfall that has been steadily small while you were here started to turn a blackish, ichorish, soon to be discovered poisonous by our friend Suji, rainwater. And as you approach the center or closer to the center of the island, you found a large clearing that had almost a concave area that was pooling some of this blackish ichorish water, and in the center of it, a large pyramid ziggurat-like structure, where some of these fish creatures, the Sahuagin, were gathering and either talking about bringing sacrifices and tribute to a word that Revi couldn't translate, even with his comprehend language design. Thinking you were being quiet and stealthful, unfortunately did not notice a group of these creatures sneak up behind you, and a battle ensued. As you were making quick work of some of the lower Sahuagin, warriors and warlock creatures, towards the top of the pyramid, a large figure loomed, screeching out and piercing most of your eardrums. This kind of serpentine looking, but had 2 hook hands and kind of mouth came to almost a beak, monstrosity appeared, but didn't leave the top of the zig. But what did happen was some of this blackish ichor that was pooling at the bottom shot out, dealing massive amounts of acid damage and also pulling some of you down into the pits. You were able to escape barely, as Saishori was just out of range of the last spurt of black ichor. You ran your way through the forests back towards, the best you can remember, towards the beach where your ship vessel had crashed, to meet up with the party to make sure that the captain and the two crewmates were okay, and to regroup yourselves. After some slightly off bad directions from Revi, you did appear on the beach, just slightly out of where you were supposed to be. But you found the vessel in decent shape. The two crew members making repairs are basically finished. Captain Schmidt-Toren still passed out. You gathered yourself, talked a little bit about plans for tomorrow and beyond, and all take a nice long rest. Most of you woke up the next morning, refreshed, recharged, energized, and ready to take what the day has for you. But one of you did not wake. Now we cut to Saishori. Saishori, as your eyes close to taking much needed rest, filled with the familiar inky blackness of sleep, the last thing you hear, familiar voice. I think we have a need to chat. And that's where we left off. Saishori.
Mhm.
As you find yourself in this familiar blackness, you hear the voice of Draconis speak to you once more. You look around you instinctively, looking for where he might appear and what he has next in store. As you take a second to gather yourself, for the first time, this is different. You feel solid ground beneath your feet.
Hmm.
You take a second to take in your surroundings, and instinctually you find yourself standing on what has to be some sort of tall structure.
What structure?
A tall structure. You feel like you're elevated.
Okay.
Familiar feeling washes over you. Crisp, cool evening breeze washes across your face. As you take in the familiarity of it, you instinctually you blink. And as your eyes start to refocus, the endless black void gives way, and you find yourself atop a walled structure. Familiar one. You find yourself astride the inner walls of Crowhaven. City proper at your back. In front of you, the small borough that you once called home.
Oh my gosh.
What would you like to do?
I start feeling anxiety at the familiarity being back in Crowhaven. And I'm gonna start calling out for Draconis, asking him like, what the hell is this? You said we needed to have a chat, and indeed we do.
Say, sorry, make a perception check. calling out into the air around you and looking around for Draconis and pleading with him to speak. You don't see Draconis, and you don't see or feel any of his presence. But you do see, as you glance about and you're trying to again taking in your surroundings, the grouping of tents that lay in the burrow of your home in front of you. A memory, a nightmare, a time long that you have not thought about in some time. It's late in the evening. This goblin caravan stopped making tents inside your town. Their chieftain of some sort made his way into the city proper to meet with the king to discuss matters of diplomacy. This is a night you think about, or used to think about constantly. Ever vigilant, you stay astride the wall, watching, waiting. You see the goblin campsites, waiting.
I sort of just like look down. I'm above on a tall structure, right? So I'm looking from above downwards.
Yep.
I'm gonna come down off the tall structure. Is it possible for me to climb down?
Sure. I mean, you know where the stairs are. There are stairs. There's basically, to give you an idea, Crowhaven is a walled city that has different like boroughs, and you lived in one of the outer borough, like smaller, like almost farming towns that connected to the city proper itself. And that's what's behind you currently. Um, you're on almost the inner guard wall, essentially, doing an evening watch, something that you were trained for and that you did constantly in these times of constant struggle. The war had not, this particular memory, the war had not started yet. But you know it does soon.
I'm gonna try and follow the goblin chief. I'm kind of just like confused. Like, why am I back here? Why is this happening? Is this a chance for me to change things? Can I change things? It's a dream. How can I change something? Why am I back here? I'm gonna call out for Draconis again.
What do you say?
Why do we need to talk about this? Is this what you want to talk about? Why did you pull me here? Why are you showing me this?
So, Shari, make an intelligence check. You call out into the evening air to Draconis, and you're making your way through this down this wall towards the staircase that leads down, and that can lead you into the city proper to make your way to find where this goblin chief had headed earlier in the day. You pause for a second as you remember what comes next. You go to take your next step and stop instinctually. Make a dexterity saving throw with advantage. almost out of sheer instinct, you go to step towards the staircase one more time and instinctually step back. You feel the rumble of earth beneath your feet as the wall explodes in a large eruption. Bells ring out. You start to hear the calls of the attack that has happened. You look down to the goblin camp ahead of you, and you see many soldiers of Crowhaven start to swarm to the site. Many of your comrades hurt. Some of the goblins slightly singed. A battle start to ensue. This is the evening that marks a very important time for Saishori. This is a day that started the 7-day incursion of Crowhaven, a fight that you not single-handedly won, but you protected this wall pretty much by yourself.
Oh, the night the sieges began. Oh. The day I made my oath. I kind of just feel my heart sink. When I realized this is the day I pledged my oath. And how far I've strayed from the path. And from my goddess and our values. I'm gonna call it again for Draconis.
Saishori, as you call out again for Draconis, an interesting perspective, a phenomenon happens to you. You are yourself on top of this wall, acting as you did that night. You feel the ground shake beneath your feet. You instinctually jump back. You slide down the wall. You get into combat. You start attacking and taking care of anyone you can. You heal those of yours that have been injured through the explosion. You slay goblin after goblin after goblin. But while you are equally feeling your body and instinctually just moving the way you did that night, you are also not in your body. You're watching this from a position that's not anywhere but is everywhere. You're reliving the memory, but also watching yourself relive.
Oh jeez.
I would like you to make I'd like to make a perception check with advantage. As you watch and relive this experience over and over again, you start to see the scene start to replay itself. It doesn't continue past probably the first hour of this battle that ensued, and you watch as it replays and replays and replays, and you're confused, and you call out for Draconis, and he hasn't answered, but you keep watching the same memory repeat itself over and over and over again. With a 15, you watch the explosion. You watch it happen once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, countless times as it plays on repeat. The rock blows outward.
outwards,
The
like full
detonation.
wave.
Yeah. Go ahead. Seeing the wall from this side, you see the explosion, and it doesn't behave as an explosion that came from the side of the goblin.
If I'm watching it replay, can I see if there's any significant figures close to where the explosion is before it happens? If it's just continuously replaying.
With a 15, as you see that happen, and you start to kind of pay attention to that moment, you can't see make out faces, but you do see right before that moment of the explosion movement on the Crowhaven side of the wall.
It starts to dawn on me that it's possible the goblins didn't cause this. I'm just thinking to myself, like, my thoughts are just pacing and racing. Like, they came here to make peace. Was it not them? Did I kill countless goblins for no cause?
Certainly something to think about.
I'm gonna call out for Zinna.
Would you like to say?
I'm gonna pray for her to show me the missing pieces to help me and guide me through this nightmare that keeps replaying over and over again.
Give me a religion.
Advantage or regular?
For this will be regular. In your confusion, as you pray and you reach out for Zina to fill in the gaps, to fill in the pieces that are missing. You don't get a direct response from her. And as you're frantically looking for something, you do feel though a comforting hand placed upon your shoulder.
Okay, it's gonna be okay.
Of course it is.
That's a Cronus.
Sorry, were you expecting something else?
I figured you would have jumped out a lot earlier. How many times did this replay? Do you enjoy watching me?
I mean, you have to do some of the work.
Was it really not the goblins?
You know, it's hard to say. Could have been. But I'm
What are
sure
you
you're
trying to
gonna.
show me?
The world isn't quite as cut and dry as you were raised. Showing you to think.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I'm showing you to think. The world is not as cut and dry as you were raised. From an early age, you were pointed in a direction and told what was right and what was wrong.
And Desher just kind of simmers. She won't let him know that he's right. But she knows in her head, like, that he is. Let me guess, there's shades of gray.
Only the best shades.
What's not so cut and dry? There's right, there's wrong, there's good, and there's evil.
Of course. But who defines the standard?
Who defines it for you?
It's an interesting question. Suppose you'll have to find out. You're coming soon, right?
If I can find the place.
I'm sure you'll stumble upon it eventually. Just, maybe not follow Revy that closely.
Follow?
His sense of direction seems to be just a tad off.
Okay, so don't follow Revy. By the way, Draconis,
Yes.
I remembered something recently.
Did you?
Yeah. Do you remember these words? I have found you. They have hidden you from me. Was that you?
Make persuasion check.
Woo.
That's pretty good.
For me, what was it? It was I have found you in what?
They
They've
have
hidden
hidden
you
you
from.
from me.
I can't say it was me. But unfortunately, right now, I can't say who it was.
Great. There's two voices here. Two people that can reach me. Awesome.
Oh, there's plenty of people that can reach you. It's just what you're open for.
Hmm. How about Zay? Can you tell me who Zay are?
They are somebody with a vested interest in me. So stay alive.
Stay alive.
Yes.
So someone wants me dead. Is it dangerous to go back home?
No more dangerous than being on a deserted island with a giant creature of whatever the fuck that was. Besides, you're tough and your friends are capable, I suppose. You can handle it.
Okay, Draconis.
You have plenty to think on. Till next time.
Okay, Draconis.
But sure, slightly after everybody else, you wake up the next morning.
I just wake up disgruntled. I peer at Ravi and then look away. And then I get
Oh.
up normally.
I'm muted. Oops. I was just, that was a much needed sleep. I hope everyone slept well. Sure, we have another full day ahead of us.
Mm.
Definitely not gonna be drinking any more of that rain poison water, whatever that might have been. I do feel much better though.
Is Schmidt awake yet? Ben? Anybody?
Still passed out. Looks better though. Got some color in his cheeks, I guess.
DM, can you remind me? Because I know we've had several sessions with it. Was yesterday our first day on the island, or was that our second day on the
That
island?
was your first full day.
First full day.
Yep.
So, everybody feeling as up to killing that creature as we did yesterday?
It took the words right out of my mouth.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Vinteth, make a perception check for Zolf.
Character she's loading. Hold on.
No worries.
Nine.
You get in your head. There's something in the forest.
What something, cat?
It is moving very quickly.
Oh, all right. I'll warn the group. I know we just woke up and all, but Zos sees something in the forest. It's coming quick. We should probably get ready.
Wonderful. Well, we did well yesterday, so I see no reason to change anything we did, except maybe you, Seven. But I think everybody else.
What did I do?
You were kind of, again, just a little bit out there. We were all in pretty defensible positions.
I literally just saved you last night.
Wait. What?
Yeah.
What am I forgetting? Sorry, this is out of character.
When I jumped on the boat and punched the forum guy right in the face and broke his entire head.
Oh yeah, it was pretty badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, Seven, that was an incredible move. Saved me. Let's save that for later. Just prepare yourselves. I'm gonna, since we just woke up, I'm gonna gift of alacrity myself for the day, and just start looking outwards.
All right. Anybody who is looking can make a perception check.
Oh, look, 'cause I'm the tallest.
Tinkers too?
Sure.
Cool. Eight. All right, that's me. Oh, whoops, not with advantage, but guess we didn't need it.
I can put normal on now. I don't have to be disadvantaged.
That's right. You lose your last point of exhaustion and poison. Wow. Look at Suji all healthy in the morning.
Suji fighting without a detriment? Is that even legal?
He's too strong, dude. We have to nerf him.
Dodge.
All right.
23 for me, 22 for Tinkers.
All right. Everyone's super perceptive this morning. Jesus Christ.
We did receive a nice advanced warning, so thanks off on that one.
Yeah. You all see movement in the trees over yonder. You see.
Probably should have that map more zoomed out, shouldn't I? There we go.
I do that. Oh. It's a monkey.
Where am I?
Oh, yeah, how about that?
Where the heck is it?
We all see it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, everyone rolled pretty damn.
Oh, good. Good. I was hoping to have some breakfast before committing more murders today.
What the fuck did you just say, Ravi?
Want it.
But I'm saying I'm happy it wasn't one of those creatures because I'd like to have something to eat first.
Guys,
I think he meant. I
this-
think he thought you meant that we should eat the monkey for breakfast.
Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm not going to kill and eat the monkey. Suji, no.
I would make the monkey kill you, and I'm not talking about it.
I didn't realize you were so protective over the creature just because it's the form you take. You are able to take the form of other creatures, are you not?
Regardless, I still like animals.
Well,
Unless it's attacking us. No, you don't get to just kill random monkeys and eat them.
I never planned on it. Seven, on the other hand, who knows? Seven, you ever tasted one of those before?
No, but it looks like a good pet.
Oh, so this is all of a sudden, this is the one thing you don't wish to consume.
Yeah, look at it. It's
All
got
right.
little hands.
guys, be cautious.
It
Is
seems
it
to have
really
an interest
just
in
a
Zol.
monkey?
I'm tempted to kill it just to upset Suji.
That's terrible.
I'm not that petty, but I can't really stop Vinteth, CG.
Why would you just kill it?
Well, it's getting closer.
As long as it doesn't seem like it has some kind of jungle virus or something involving the
Maybe it's a talking monkey.
Hobgoblins.
Did
I
you
try-
see him holding anything? Oh, he left. Nope.
No, he's close.
Oh,
Virtue,
he
you
left.
wait. I was gonna ask if he was running the restroom.
Oh, he left. He abandoned us.
Our DM is gone. We're lost.
I swear the monkey was still moving while like you're saying that. I was like, what?
It like tilted to its side and came back. What the fuck?
I'm gonna back off from this monkey.
I'm just gonna stand here and stare at it. Like, what the
He's
fuck?
actually, he's actually the final boss of this world.
I think I have rabies.
Oh. I'm gonna try call it over. Let's see how it works. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
It's not happening.
That seems about right.
It's a pet. Fucking
Come here.
rules that. Typical Seven.
I tried to call the monkey over. I don't think it worked. Come here.
Does
Okay,
it look
DM is
normal?
back. So obviously, I'm gonna kind of be doing the good same. Make some good berries. You know, kind of pet Pyra, even though Pyra's not over here, and kind of reach my hand out to him and try and like, hey, come over here. You hungry, buddy?
Oh,
Nice.
Start sniffing your hand.
Come on, man. You can have it.
See, it grabs a berry. We'll eat the berry. It starts
Hey,
like, you know, hooting
oh,
and
go on.
hollering like a monkey. For most of you, Suji,
Yeah.
this monkey is speaking Druidic.
Ah. As
So the rest-
Suji is like, I can't quite turn into a monkey and waste my transformation for the day.
But
But
you, the rest of you, you're hearing the monkey kind of like it's taking a berry, it's looking at Suji, it's kind of like hooting and hollering. But Suji, to you, it takes you a second to like kind of like for Druidic because it's such a the natural language of Druids. Also does like have a certain twang, basically, or accent in different like animal language. Um, but yeah, it takes you a second for your ear to kind of adjust. But yeah, this monkey's hoots and hollers are it's speaking Druidic. Oh, thank you. It's been a while since I've had a good berry.
oh, you're not just a wildlife. You're a druid as well.
No, I've not quite a druid. I've been around a few. I used to. This island used to be full of the Malakori and other the order. You
Did they get invaded and taken over by the Sahagwans?
know. Suji, make a history or nature check.
I'm just gonna step back and be Ravi like he's talking to the fucking monkey.
I will. Well, I'm not talking in monkey. You can kind of hear a weird noise. It's different, you know.
I can tell you're
Might,
talking
might
to
be
it.
the most might be the most useful information we could get about this place. I say let him do his thing.
Wait, so how you described it? You were saying they heard like monkey noises, but I hear it as druidic. How does
Yeah.
that work out?
So again, it's you are Druidic is the nature of is the language of nature and druids.
Mhm.
And certain like not all animals speak Druidic because that would be insane.
Yep.
But just like a dialect or having like an accent, this monkey is speaking in the way it knows how to speak, which is hooting and hollering, but it's coming through, it translates through you from Druidic. Like you can hear the Druidic tones in it that would be words, but he has a monkey accent essentially.
Gotcha.
Ah, okay.
That's pretty good. Um, he mentions the Malakori. They are a very old group of druids. They are essentially what are considered the first druids. They are the group of individuals that were first tasked with guarding guarding the portals to the elemental planes where the great old ones were sent back to during the first grand covenant.
The great old
Essentially,
ones were sent back during the first covenant.
Yep.
Okay.
so they are essentially like the Malakori are essentially think like they are ancient Greece, and you are like the group that you used to run with was like current Greece.
Ah, gotcha. So like basically from general knowledge, like none of them exist anymore.
Not that you've encountered. You were again, you
Yeah.
were taught the history of them when you were training. But yeah, these are old druids. Like this is like the beginning of the beginning type people that he is referring to.
Ah,
I'm
okay.
sorry, I missed that quick first part. The Malachori used to be on this island.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But him knowing that, I guess my follow-up question would be like, so you've lived a very long life?
I've seen my share of sunsets, yes.
Where do I want to go from that? So are you in a transformation, or is this just your normal state of being?
And looks at you half puzzled for a second. No, this is me. This is it.
He's the
How,
monkey.
how have you lived so long? Is there a secret? Uh, just I've never really known of animal life living so long.
Make a yes, be another history or nature check, your choice. Oh, that's good. Druids are weird, man. You don't know enough about them. You trained with them for a while, but you know they can make monkeys live a long time. You don't know. But by
Uh,
intents and purposes, this monkey is claiming to be probably in the realm of like 600 to 800 years old.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, the world's not like that old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
But I mean that's yeah. Monkey life
yeah.
still pretty extreme. Did he have a name by the way? I apologize. I know I was off.
No, we haven't really talked that much yet. Um, are there others that you speak with on this island?
Not for some time now. There used to be more of us, but dang, whatever you call them, and they took over the temple. Can you help with that?
So,
Yeah, yeah. Though, yeah, the fish-headed things. Yeah, nasty business. Nasty
mhm.
business.
Uh, but by the way, my name's Suji.
Suji, nice to meet you, Jasper.
Jasper. Great to meet you. So how long would you say they've been here, especially since we were in the forest earlier and we saw the giant ziggurat and we were attacked by them and we really don't even know what's going on here. As you can see over by the pile of, if you want to call it a ship, over there. We kind of crash landed and it seems completely out of whack here.
You see, he is generally puzzled. Make an insight check. That's a good insight check. Um, you get the sense that some of the words you're like, he has been on this island for probably a very long time, and if he was running with like an old druidic sect, things like ship and like he just doesn't understand the words you are using to describe things. Like ships were probably not around when he was like working, and most druids either transformed into sea creatures to travel or things of that nature. So like he's trying to answer your question, but he's having a hard time almost just understanding the current lingo you're using. And he's also a monkey with a nat
Yeah.
20 insight. He's also a monkey. You get the sense that like while he understands he's old, he does not have a like full grasp of like years and daylight cycles and things like that.
Mhm.
He's still a monkey.
Gotcha. I kind of see him being puzzled a bit, and I'm kind of like, just in case no one else is a druid here, we traveled on that and it broke. Do you know what the fish people have been doing here, or why they've been doing it? And is there a lot more?
Well, I'm not sure about the why, but they've been here for, I don't know, some time, and they've taken over the Malcor Temple, and I've honestly, since we've been driven out, I don't know what they are doing inside of it, but it's very sacred land to us, and, well, it used to be. Seemed kind of like get somber for a few minutes. Just thinking.
You see a little bit of like irritation on Suji's face, and I'm like, so that was a temple of the Malachor. That they disgraced a druid temple to do that. I'm just like,
afraid so.
Well, we were planning to try to stop them from doing that since it has been messing with the elements. And that was going to be one of our tasks before we go. You've seen the giant one before, right?
Ah, yes. Yes.
Is that the only giant one you've seen?
From my sight, yeah, that was it. It was just a big one that doesn't seem to leave the top of the temple. It just kind of hangs out there and is brought things.
And I kind of point, I assume we have some corpses near us, right?
That haven't been eaten yet. Yeah, there's a couple.
I point over to him and was like, well, we've been defending ourselves against them. And has there been any bigger than this one, like with the 8 arms, other than the one on top? We're just trying to find out what's going on here.
No, that looks about right. It's that big one and a couple of those big ones, and he's pointing out the ones that you've seen before. Doesn't seem to have seen or indicate that there is anything different.
Would Jasper, any chance, would you like to accompany us since you've been here for so long? Even though we've been there before, maybe it would help if you could guide us through the forest to get back there so we could try to reclaim the Druidic temple. Or at least stop whatever they're doing.
Certainly, I could be a guide. I know the way. I know the forest. I can help.
Really appreciate that. If you need anything or need me to help translate anything the others are saying, feel free to just ask.
Splendid.
And I turn to the other people. Hey guys, this here is Jasper.
Hi, Jasper.
He might not quite understand you in that tone, but
I don't know. I don't know why I did that. I knew that already.
But yeah, he said he could help guide us through the forest. He's been here for a very, very, very long time, it appears.
But how long do monkeys live exactly? I've been misinformed.
I'm a little unclear of that myself. Possibly a spell was cast upon him, but apparently that ziggurat we had was from an ancient form of druids that he used to hang out with. So he could easily be multiple hundreds of years.
All right then. Well, I was hoping we would start this morning discussing some tactics, given what happened, in our first attempt against this creature. And I think yesterday's fight kind of exemplified that, where I just kind of gestured towards Suji. What you did out there, and the combination of our abilities. I think those sorts of things could be very useful. Did he? You were talking for a bit. Did he give you any information on how we kill that thing? Or just general information about it. It stood there. Here's a question. It stood there on top of the ziggurat. Did it not move because it didn't feel like it needed to? Or is it incapable of moving from there? Anything that Jasper told you?
I could double check with him, but he pretty much said it's always on top of there. He was quite aware of what the giant creature was on top. You might have saw me pointing to the corpses over there. He said he's never seen another one that was like larger than the multi-arm guy Sahagwins. So it's pretty much just that one giant guy.
Okay. Does he have any other information about it? I mean, we can go back there, but
For the most part, he seemed to have just been like, well, I'm a monkey and I live here, and that's what's been going on.
I see. So we
Of
don't
course,
have.
once we find out, I could ask him a couple more details, but it seemed for the most part that's what it is, what we already know, and know outrageously different things about it.
Okay. Well, I don't want to assume it can't move. But if it can't, I would say our best tactic would probably be to stay out of its range. That's whatever that spitting ability of it. I don't know if we've counted. I don't know if we've encountered anything more deadly on our travels so far. If we can stay out of its range and attack it from there, that's probably our best bet. My assumption is there will be more of the Sahagwins. But if we attack the creature, they'll be forced to come to us. We won't get sucked down into the pit again. What does everyone think?
It has to die. I don't care how we do it. I just want it to die.
I'm gonna eat at least some of it.
I mean, I don't
So-
know how with most of our party members, how we would damage it without getting closer.
You're right, but maybe even if some of us can't directly attack it from a distance, I think it would still be good to stay that distance away until we have eliminated all Sahagwins protecting it. And then once we need to close the distance, we can deal with hopefully its only ability in. It was spitting, right? Sorry, DM. It was spitting, right? I'm not misremembering that. That was like something that emerged from it and was shot at us.
So from what you guys saw, the black rain that was coming down was pulling at the base of the ziggurat in that like bowl, and it was shooting out of that and
Oh.
grabbing you and pulling you into it.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So it's clear that if we get in that creature's range, even if we are up on the elevated point, we saw what it can do. So we stay at distance, we eliminate the Sahagwins, force them to come to us, and then once they're all dead, we move in on this thing. I would hope, Suji, if you can just pry a bit with Jasper, any additional information we can get about this thing. We saw it very briefly.
Sure. And I go over to Jasper, and I'm like, "Hey, Jasper, we were just discussing the giant creature on top of the Druidic temple. So you've never seen it move from that area, right?"
Not since it appeared, no.
And and I guess additionally, the stuff, the water was so corrupted, quite disgusting. Did that happen pretty much overnight? Has it been like that for a long time, or has it been more recent? Blackish, thick water.
You see Jasper thinks about it for a second. Um, not sure how long it's been, but I will say about the time that that thing showed up is when we started to notice the rain around the temple and waters that pooled at the base of it started to corrupt and be black and ichorish.
So in theory, it's been a long time. Do, do you see the fish people walk around and carry anything specific, try to find anything and bring it to that thing? Or in general, anything from the island?
Nothing specific. It's food and different, lumbers and things that I guess it's needed. Nothing out of the ordinary, I suppose.
Super helpful. It just doesn't make much sense why they're doing this or why this thing even exists. You know, we were traveling along the water and a bunch of complex things, but we think it's interfering with nature, which clearly it is in a sense, but a more elemental fire, water, air, all that all combined. Um, huh. We might have to get rid of it. Plus, if it's disgracing a druid temple, I don't like it either, which just gives me more reason to help get rid of it. So I kind of turn back to Robbie and say, yeah, it seems to just sit there. I additionally asked if they were like gathering anything specific from the island and doing it, and they said nothing out of the usual, like just food and all that.
And I don't know if the Sahagwins are superstitious or if this thing has some ability we don't understand yet, but they do seem to be viewing it as some sort of deity. They appear to be bringing it almost, I don't know, I would almost describe it as sacrifices, tributes, whatever you want to call it. Um, but that's the only information Jasper has. Sorry, that was a question. Just that's if he doesn't have anything else, then I guess we can just hope it is stuck in its current position and plan accordingly. But maybe have a contingency in case it can move.
Yeah, that might be the best course of action.
Even if it can move, if we can lure it away from that blackened water, that was its primary means of attack, at least up to now. Well, so what does everyone think? So again, I know we're not going to know in terms of exact distance, but I'll turn to Zaishori. Zaishori, when we were running away from that thing, I saw it fire an attack. It's fire, fire the blast at you that just barely came short. It was highly accurate every other time, so I have to imagine there's some limitation on how far it can go. Do you happen to remember roughly, or I guess DM, do I remember roughly how far away she was? But I'll ask her the question. Do you remember roughly how far away you were when that attempt on your life came up short?
I believe so. Give me a minute. But I definitely agree that it has a range that was literally directly in front of me.
Hmm.
Roach, can I roll to remember?
Sure, make an intelligence check.
Oh, oopsie.
Um, hard to tell. You knew the base of the ziggurat probably went down about 30 or so feet, and you were anywhere from 20 to 30 feet back. So, probably the best estimate you could give.
Like 50 to 60 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so the question remains then: which of you? I've of course, we fought together already, but I think this is the first time we've looked at a potential fight in this manner. Who here can strike at it from beyond? Let's call it 60 on the higher end of that range, if we're
Would a
being cautious.
would a potion of invisibility help in the situation?
It might. I mean, we don't know how perceptive it is, but if we need to sneak up to it, we need to go up the ziggurat. Likely not, because you'll still be going through the water, and it will be obvious someone's there, even if you are invisible. This is more about my thought process. If anyone disagrees, I'm certainly open. I've made a couple of blunders since we've been here, but I think in general this is sound. If the creature is limited in its capacity, if we attack this thing that the Sahagwans view as a god, I imagine, or some sort of deity, I imagine they'll come after us. Whichever new ones are there to protect the structure, we kill them, and then we go after this thing.
Is anyone able to speed us up and make us move faster? Like all of us together?
I can hit it from outside 60 feet, but not very hard.
Well, I don't think how hard we can hit is very relevant. The first strikes are just going to be about luring the Sahagwans. It sounds like after that, people want to go after it. I mean, ideally, if we could all strike it from beyond its range, we could take it out without being attacked. I can strike it from about double that distance, so about 120.
Ravi, how long are my arms?
You're asking me.
Yeah. This is my fighting distance.
Yeah,
I hold my arms out.
you've thrown javelins and assorted improvised weapons before, Seven, but you
Not as fun.
yeah. So, just generally speaking, even if only myself and Vinteth can strike it from outside of its range, at least this plan to stay back, out of its, out of the danger zone, and hit it until we've lured the Sahagwans to us.
Fine.
I can always attack from above. Let me see. But I would have, well, outside the game, I would have like disadvantage if I had like a javelin at it or a trident.
I'd rather have you on the ground next to me. Those big guys with forearms are painful.
If we're not trying to kill it from distance and just trying to lure the Sahagwans, I can handle that part. I can safely hit it from well beyond the point it missed Saishori. And we can go from there.
Let's go put this into practice, guys. No more theories.
You've been quiet, Valia. What are you thinking?
Well, as much as I love throwing my darts and all and keeping away from everything, my fists and my crossroads definitely do the most damage out of everything in my arsenal. I like that personal touch, if you will. Um, yeah, so long distances, it's not ideal for me. Close up is better for me. But of course, knowing you, Robbie, I know you'll have everybody's best interests and bring to come to anybody's aid. So I'm not too worried if, all of them come to us and I throw fists, you do whatever. We're stuck here. There's nothing I could do or say.
Look, I want to be clear. If after we've eliminated the protecting Zahogwins, the plan is to go after it, I'm not going to hang back. I will be with you all. I'm much more useful when I'm close. Many of my abilities, I need to be able to see you all and understand exactly what's happening. So I'll be there.
Of course,
This was just about the first strike.
yes. And of course, we could just do what we did last time and just run away and regroup. Thankfully, last time now we know that Seven is willing to run away and not just try to eat everything. So that's always good to know because as I told you last time, that was kind of my concern. Seven just charging, and obviously we're a group. I didn't want to leave anybody behind.
Look, I learned.
Mhm.
Just takes a while. Also, I don't think I was able to eat it last time. This time will be different.
You'll eat him good. So
Yes.
Okay, so I mean, we can spend a bit of time if anyone would like. Just a little knowledge never hurt anyone. Understanding, how we might once we're there, going after it. So like I think in our fight yesterday, it was just some accidental, let's call it synergy there, with what was that ability with the thorns, Suji?
I'm blanking on the name now. The vine grow, the thing I've used many, many of times.
Mm.
We'll just call it vine growth for a second.
Micro, yeah.
Spike growth.
Spike growth, yeah. Spike growth.
So I mean, like I that could be used against the smaller ones. I could help trap them in there with the spell I was using yesterday. Any other thoughts?
I think that would be our strategy if there's still a lot more on the island, or in theory, there could be a lot more over there if they reinforced their defenses.
They may have. I would say if they come after us, that ability would be useful. And then I turn towards Vintat. If you can set up, set up those guardians around us, maybe right on the edge, so even if they're breaking through, they're walking right into another situation. I'd like to deal with anything that comes after us relatively untouched because we don't know what this thing might be capable of.
Works for me.
Plus, in theory, if we do get a lot of them in the spike growth, I could try to make a tidal wave that's much smaller, but harder force, and just push them right through it.
Oh,
Not sure if it works. I never quite tried it before, but
sounds interesting. Can you do those things in your other form? or only as you currently are?
Not as a monkey. I'm pretty much pure battle mode. I
Mm,
obviously can keep my focus on whatever spells I was casting, but nothing more.
no new ones.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay, well. What does everyone think?
Let's go.
Quick breakfast, and then we go deal with this problem.
As long as we don't eat Jasper, sounds good.
Rations and/or good berries will be perfectly sufficient.
I mean, we don't have a way to get off the island. Might as well make sure that we're safe on the island, you know?
Yes.
I'll go trench. Perfectly safe.
We still have like the barricade around us and stuff.
For our current
do the
spot, yeah,
cave.
we do.
Yeah. And we did see some in the forest while we were running away, but I think we'll be fine as long as we don't try to rush through too quickly. Plus, we didn't use the barrier, so Sven and Sven and the other crewmate will be fine.
Oh yes, I guess that is a point. I guess Sven and I guess it's still gonna be staying here with Schmidt. God, I hope after at some point this is day 2 of his sleeping. I hope he wakes up. Has anyone checked on him since we've woken up? I mean, he has rested for a while. I would think he might be awake by now.
We asked before. They said he was still sleeping.
The first thing I
Definitely
did
not
when I got
dead,
up,
right?
I checked on his fence and said he's looking better, but he's not awake yet.
Okay. Fair enough then.
Suji, make a perception or insight.
What exactly would insight be? Just like in the theory of
Insight is your ability to read people
read people. Okay.
or situations or things.
I think it'd be
Intention.
more like, even though it's kind of a random check, I feel like it'd be more insightful than just random perception. Since I'm in a talking thing.
Cool. All right. Yeah. You're during this conversation. Yeah. Schmidt's there around you guys. He's sleeping, and he's mumbling something in his sleep. You just can't make it out.
Like, well, he's still alive. I'm ready. I have a few more good berries. If anyone wants a quick one, could spread like one each. I assume the monkey ate like at least 3 of them or so, because that's how many I had in my hand. Gives that daily nutrition.
I'll take one. I'll save it for later.
There, guys. Stuck for me.
Give me a berry.
Let's hand it all out. People could eat them if they want. And all right, let's go back there.
Right.
Jasper said he could help lead us to a more direct path.
All right. What's the plan?
Well, Suji, you said Jasper's willing to lead us, right?
Yeah. So I go over, talk to Jasper. Hey, we're ready to go back into a forest towards the Druidic temple. Could you lead us now?
Oh yeah. Sure. You see, as you guys were talking, Suji, as you go to talk to Jasper, he was like listening to Schmidt talk in his sleep.
So would I have noticed that with my insight and stuff?
You didn't notice that, but you did notice now you go to talk to Jasper, that he was like watching Schmidt talk in his sleep, and he kind of like you kind of like interrupted him while he's like, oh, hello, yes, hi, yes, I'm certainly, yeah. If you are ready to go, I can certainly help you through the forest to the temple.
Cool, cool. Were you just watching him? That's our captain over there. Well, just fellow friend, I guess you could say. He's just been sleeping a long time. What was there anything odd about him besides his height?
His height is nothing to me, tiny monkey. No, he was just intrigued. He still, I say you're the only one who can understand him. No, it was quite odd. I was drawn. He was speaking pretty fluent Malachori in his sleep. That was interesting. You speak very well, but I'm assuming there's some dialect difference. But his was spot on.
He speaks Druidic, let alone ancient Druidic. Oh man, this island's just everything about this. I mean, he said he's traveled these waters before. Not that he's talked about any random trips and stopping at islands and speaking about druids, but it's not like we exactly asked about that. But you're sure? What was he even talking about in his sleep if it was so clear?
I mean, most of it was. I mean, at first he was telling us to shut the fuck up and that we were disturbing his sleep. But then he was saying something about um, it's a vessel, not a ship. I don't know what those words mean. But that's what he was saying in a sense.
I think I understand. Uh, he's just very. I guess that basically means, long story short, that he understands, or he is conscious and can hear us speak, and like that must mean he's close to waking up, but still very, very, very exhausted and tired. But very good to know.
Right. Okay. Well, yeah, if you're ready to head out, we can make post haste through this forest.
Good, good. And I just kind of quickly tell the rest of the members, like, hey, yeah, he apparently Smith was talking Druidic in his sleep, ancient Druidic.
Oh, this is a strange place.
Yeah, I guess he can vaguely hear what we're saying and stuff, so he might be getting closer to waking up. So it might be a good sign.
Hmm.
Was he? What was he? What was he saying? Was some sort
He
of
was mentioning
prophecy?
about the ship and the vessel, maybe because I was speaking about the ship. I was calling it basically like a ship in there, but maybe he could have just been talking about like times in the past. I don't know, but
Schmidt, if you're going to talk in an ancient language, why don't you say something useful? Sorry, just please make sure before we go that Jasper knows that once we get closer, we will be approaching quietly.
okay. Okay, Jasper, we're all ready to go. You know, once we get like say within a good distance from the temple, like before we can even see it, let's make sure we're extra quiet traversing through the forest.
Radio?
Wait, what did he say?
Said radio. Let's head
Oh,
out.
radio. Okay. All right, start walking.
Wasn't just you. I also heard radio.
Boop, 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 boop.
I heard radio and questioned why.
Radio.
Why? Yes, we're
All right.
following a monkey into certain death. Let's go. Let's do this.
And Jasper's here too.
Uh-huh.
That was cute.
All right. And gather the party.
Gang's back together.
All right. Cool. So Jasper leads you guys through the woods. Easy enough. He knows the woods very well. He takes you through some of the easier paths to avoid any footpaths the Sahagwans were using to transfer any of their tributes or anything, so you can genuinely avoid a lot of things here. Couple hours go by. Revi, can you make a survival check for me?
Yes, I can. 9.
Cool. Revi, about 2 hours or so, you start to get you get a very like unnatural or natural for you, but like feeling of uncertainty. The path doesn't feel right to you. You think you're heading the wrong way.
Okay. So I remember the last time this happened. I just as a player note, Ravi was essentially compelled in some way, like very much convinced. In this case, I feel like regardless of how I feel,
Mhm.
This is a creature that has lived on the island. So I don't think I would try to redirect myself or the group in any way. Is that fair?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
perfect.
But I will question that and I'll note it to Tinkers. Very strange, Tinkers. I don't know what the hell is going on here, but I almost feel like this isn't the way, but it's not like I don't trust Jasper. This thing lives here. Are you experiencing anything strange?
I mean, short of following a monkey through the woods, nah, nothing strange.
Well, this just seems to be our new normal now, Tinkers. All right, just something to note. I will try my best to fight away that feeling and continue following.
All right. The party travels a couple hours. As you approach towards the center of the island, towards where you the first indication that you are on the right path is you start to feel and see the rain noticeably, and Jasper does call it out for you to close your mouths, cover your mouths the best you can. You do see the rain start to transition to that blacker, ichorish water falling from the sky that feels almost oily on the skin. Um, but Jasper looks to Suji and lets you know, like, yep, we're getting close. Like, make sure you don't drink the brackish water. Poison.
Oh, sorry.
That's it.
I'm going
Poison.
to reach in my bag. There's puddles, right?
There are puddles, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get one of my vials, and I'm gonna take a sample. I'm gonna take a couple samples. I think I have 5 vials. I gotta check that. I'm gonna take 2 samples. Yeah,
Okay.
5 vials. Okay.
Cool. Yep, easy enough. Go ahead and grab some of this brackish liquid in some vials, swirl it around, and pop it in your bag for later.
Yep.
But, fair. Another hour or so of traveling through the rain. You all find yourself approaching a familiar place. Doo-doo-doo.
Don't forget, guys, they noticed us last time, so we gotta be extra careful.
We were also closer than we planned to be this time, Suji.
Hmm.
But you're right.
Do-do-do. Loading. 1 moment. We approach from the southeast corner. Drop it. Boop. All right. As you instructed, you guys are probably you're not currently even on the outward part of this map. You guys are probably probably about 100, 150 feet away from even like the edge of the map. But it's up to you how you would like to proceed.
Got it. Okay, so just to circle back with everyone, we go to as soon as I am in range, I will take a shot at this thing. If you know, maybe the rest of us can hide during that time, I'll certainly try to take appropriate cover, just in case this thing can go further than we need to, or than we think. And we shoot it until the Sahagwans come after us. Simple, theoretically. Thoughts, comments, concerns. You are all very eerily quiet right now.
I want to eat it.
I'm just thinking about the last fight. So the thing was like pulling us too.
Yes, it was.
So, we sure we're not just gonna try to run at it as fast as possible? Or at least some of us.
I like that plan.
Maybe not give it a chance to react.
I mean, sure, that's maybe, but the other alternative is we charge in there, now there's double the number of those things as yesterday.
Hmm.
I don't think we can handle both a crowd of those Sahagwans and this thing firing at us while we're in range, especially with a few of us. I can't remember who else got pulled down, but getting pulled down into that water, if we weren't able to use our abilities to get out of there, I mean, at least for me, I know I would have been killed by those things in the pit.
Agreed. I'm just
In
wallowing
an
in my bloodlust.
emergency, I can always cast darkness. As long as you know which way is out.
Well, I think probably the most useful would be trying to blind it, the creature itself, assuming it even relies on sight.
It's definitely worth trying. I'm a lot faster with my wings. I can get within range to cast darkness and try and dart out.
I still think, I think that's a brilliant plan, Zaishori, but I think that should, again, be used after we eliminate anything protecting it. Then when we're charging it, yes, I think blinding it as we approach is a good strategy.
Well, I'm ready for battle if we want to approach a little closer and see what's scouting around.
Let's start to move up.
And DM, do you think we're coming? We might have to get a little closer, but do you think we're coming from approximately the same angle we did last time?
You're coming from the angle on the map that I have placed you on this time. You
Oh,
can circle around to the other side.
we were on the other side now. So it'd be a little harder to tell like how far away we are. In theory of like real life.
So yeah, from where the edge of the from where you guys are talking right now to the actual map corner,
Mhm.
like the map starts, you were probably about 100 feet off of that. As you guys wanted to slow down and get stealthy when
Yeah.
you got closer, so I stopped you further.
Yep.
So at this point, you can either stealth closer if you want to try to get closer to see what the reinforcement looks like. You guys can do scouting, whatever you guys want.
Mhm.
I'll scout for.
Do we want to just creep up as a group or do we want to spread out just a little bit?
I'm sticking with the group because
Yes,
my
I
my
think-
instinct is to just romp on it and kill it, and that's not the plan. So I'm waiting.
Look, I have no idea what this thing can do outside of what we saw yesterday. If all of you disagree with the plan, I'm not going to fight on it. I'm not a strong proponent of this. I just think if I can hit it in a place where it can't hit me and get these things to come after us, we saw how successful we were yesterday dealing with a high number of these things when we forced them to attack our defended position.
No. The plan is good. I
Yeah,
like
it
the
is.
plan. Right to argue. I'm just getting more mad. The more I think about how that tentacle thing felt when it gripped me into the pit, the more angry I become. I'm trying to keep my cool.
Fair. Wasn't one of my finest hours either. Been tough.
Yeah, but weapons do that to you. It gets you mad.
So I'd like to approach as a group and roughly speak. I'd like to figure out when we can see this thing on top of there through the tree line.
So are you all approaching? Who's approaching? Are you approaching stealthily? And what is your goal as you approach? It's the things I need you all to.
Well, I guess theoretically we don't have to be stealthy if the goal is just to get these things to attack us.
Yeah, they have
So
to notice us, so I'm not gonna go in stealthily.
my
Makes
goal is just to be as far away as possible with visibility on this thing, so I can go after it. Maybe it could be useful for some of you to try to scout in a way to see how many Sahagwins there may be and where they're coming from. I'm going to be focused on the thing.
Would it be more prudent to have Jasper scout since he knows the area so well? Or Tinkers since he's a flying monkey cat? He could be friends with Jasper, go together.
Not opposed.
Honestly, a pretty good idea. And especially since Zoth, even though he doesn't know approximately, he wasn't part of the last battle, right? He's back on the island.
Yeah, Zoth is
Um,
still chilling back up in the tree.
He could probably tell you a lot, like of how many people it truly is.
That's a fair point. You're right. We may as well just use Tinkers. Here, how about you send it? How about we do it this way? Do you want to ask if Jasper will head around? And I kind of gestured roughly towards the east, and I was like, and I'll given where we are, and I was like, and I'll send Tinkers more northish, where we can get at least some visibility on both sides of this thing.
We
can't speak to the monkey.
Wait,
Tinkers,
so
do you
I
want
missed
to
it a
go
little.
ahead?
Okay, so I just go to Jasper and I say, "Hey, Jasper, we just want to be a little more safe because I assume they've seen a monkey going around. If you've been here for a long time, they won't really think much of you. Can you follow this flying cat and just like scout out the area? He'll relay most of the information that we need."
Yeah, I could take a look around. It's not a problem. That's the
Thank
least I
you.
can do.
And especially if you see anything that you haven't seen before, feel free to add that into.
All right, so if you're sending Jasper and Tinkers ahead, I need perception checks for Jasper for Tinkers, and I will roll.
Yep, yep. Any reliance on smell, or is this pure sight, so straight roll?
We can do it. Smell. It's fine.
Okay.
You can be snaffing.
That'll be D20 plus 8 at 23 and Tinkers.
Cool. Nat 20 for Jasper.
Nice.
Nice.
Cool. So Jasper and Tinkers spread out, and eventually you give them about half hour or so. They kind of do the rounds and get back to you guys. All right, boss. All right, here's the thing. There's a lot. There's a lot going on down there. The best I clocked, I can't. It was hard to tell which ones were which. But 40 heads maybe. Jasper kind of gives you the same deal. So I will now give you guys a choice because you chose the option of having someone scout ahead. Yay. There are two ways this encounter can go. You have the plan to pull the Sahagwans away from the base and pick them off. Very sound plan. There are a lot, and it will be a war of attrition, as they will get to you before you can pick them all up. So, there are two options. We can play this entire encounter, or you all can sacrifice things to me, and I will reduce the number of enemies that will be in this encounter for when you fight the Wastrel. When I say sacrifice, I mean hit points, I mean spell slots, I mean abilities. What you are willing to give up, how many enemies I can take off this map.
Interesting.
Give us a number. If you take a spell slot, how many enemies are you taking away?
Is this? Yeah.
We need the numbers to kind of weigh out if it's worth it or not.
He's never done anything like this. I don't have like any point of reference. I
No,
have
you do not.
never done anything like this. The other campaign. Huh.
Ravi is speechless.
This
The
is my offer.
omnipresent God is talking.
I will give you my base offer, and you are able to discuss and counter offer as a group. If you would like this combat to just be you versus the Wastrelith, means you've picked off 40 plus Sahugans. I need 100 combined HP. I need half the spell slots of everyone in the party. And I don't mean half as in like, oh, I'm gonna give up all my level 4s, all my level 1s, and I mean if you have 4 level 1 slots, you give me 2. If you have 2 level 3 slots, you give me 1. And half of every spell slot you can cast.
So is that always a round down on that?
Yes.
Okay.
How do we calculate me doing one of my monkey form slots and the HP available on that?
I want Suji's HP.
But do you want one of my monkey forms as well?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about natural abilities? Anything there, or is it just HP and slots?
I will need some combination of natural abilities, as you all have a lot. I would need some combination. I will allow you guys to make the offer of wild shapes, key points, rages,
Chronal shifts.
chronal shifts.
Yep.
channel divinity. I believe that covers everything.
Hmm.
I think, I mean, I will, as a player, throw this out to the group and say that 40 of these things, even if there are very few of the big guys or the mages that had the blades that also let them attack, we've seen these things, all of this already, that I think we would have to play pretty goddamn well and over a lot of turns, like tactically retreating and like doing shit like that to pick off 40 of these things, only taking half of our, spells and abilities and 100 total hit points.
Last caveat for this, I would also need at least 2 potions of healing. I don't care the level. And Tinkers has to be resummoned once you finish the.
Got it. So yeah, I'm going in. The assumption is he dies. Yes. Reasonable
Are
assumption.
are you dead set on this, or is this all open to negotiation?
You're open to negotiate as you want. You can give me less spell slots and more HP. You can get you guys can make an offer, and I will choose as the DM what is fair. But that is my base offer to fight just the Wasterlith as you guys pick off the hooligans that surround it.
7, how much HP do you have usually? I know you have the most, right?
And you can get it back if you bite.
It's something new I'm trying, Brad, if it wasn't obvious.
Yeah, no, it's interesting.
What about just like knocking out 30 of the regular thing? Like 10 and then
I feel like it should either be
all or nothing.
all or nothing. It just doesn't, make sense for us to want to then fight 10 of them. We'd be doing the same thing. Having to pull them away. Yeah.
So if we take this offer, DM, is it okay? Would we assume that there is no more like around the entire thing during this future encounter? I feel like regardless, there's no. To go on though.
Yeah, there would be no reinforcements to the site.
Mm-hmm.
If you take the offer, it is essentially saying for the next minute or so that the fight encounter with the Wasterlith would outlast, no other reinforcements would.
So the just for perspective and everyone on the HP, we don't have to do it this way, but if it was even, it's roughly 17. It's about 17 HP per person. I don't have the biggest issue taking that off of myself. I mean, I do more hang back, but it just a thought. I don't know how we'd want to handle that, but
I think it should be divided more like equity, not equally. So it could be more even. Like I have more HP than some people, so I can sacrifice more HP.
I'm fairly confident I have the most HP in the party.
Yeah, basically we go even on it, but then we kind of go like, okay, instead of 17, I'll take 14, and like 7 will take 3 more.
I think his offer's good. I mean, unless any of you want to mess around with, no, I don't want to give away this ability. I'd rather give away something else, but I'm perfectly fine. Half my spells, half my abilities, and
so
17
half my
points
rage
of
we
HP.
round it down to 1 then, right? There's one. I'm okay.
Oh, you've 3 rages? Oh, that's good.
And so you'd want one of my channel divinities?
Yep.
I only get 1 channel divinity. I'm sad, but
well, then you get to keep it then theoretically because 0.5 rounds down.
One
to
is
0.
one is one.
One is one. One is gone.
All right. Never mind.
Conversely, I will take 5 of Zaishori's lay on hand points for every 1 HP you wanted to keep as a party.
That thing did hit pretty fucking hard.
It did, which is actually why I think it's debatable that maybe someone like me, who's not going to be directly in its face, should take more HP off myself. Because if I'm going to die regardless at 21 health or less, maybe it makes more sense for me to walk into the fight with, 10, 15. throwing that one out there too.
I can only face tank.
Well, you're going to
Big
be
damage.
out of its range, ideally.
No,
No?
unfortunately not. Because then the only thing I can do realistically is firebolt it. I'm pot shotting it from a distance. I can't use like I'm gonna have 3 chronal shifts left, and I can't use any of them if I'm 120 feet back. I kind of have to be in the action, unfortunately, somewhat close.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is an interesting one, but again, just think about your own cheats. So I'll go out there and say then, if we're starting under the assumption everybody's taking the fair amount of health of 17 points, I'll offer up another 11. I'll go in there basically under the assumption of one shot I'm dead, which is fine.
You'd be just down, so hypothetically we can bring you back.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I can get others up too, but I do think it's important that people who are going to be. We don't know if you guys running up on this thing, and all of a sudden it starts clawing the shit out of you. Like we don't know what else it can do. So, I think having the people who are going to be fighting it,
Yeah, 'cause
really
this-
fighting it with more health makes sense.
In this exchange, I have the least to lose because I only have rage and health, and that's it. I don't have spells. I don't have potions. I have just HP and rage is left.
Yeah, if you're going to charge in face tank, then it's. I'm
I also don't
assuming
think,
if you're going in lower HP, you're going to chop it. You just keep
Yeah.
like.
and I
yeah.
also don't think we should use the offer on the lay on hands because 5 points in lay on hands is 5 HP. So I think even though it takes an action from Zyshori to do that, I think her holding that makes more sense.
I
Yeah,
say
we can bring back people
RPing
at
the
least 5
fighter
times.
still. RPing the fight, I'm gonna say I was a little more frontliney on it with setting up the spike growths and stuff. So I'll take 25 out of my pool, leaving me at 18. So 25.
Just be careful. He can get one shotted if you're rushing in.
Yeah, I know
Hmm.
this is super metagamey, but I guess it's kind of the point on that too. It's like if I'm taking 17, that puts me down to 21 health.
Hmm.
And so if I'm going to be one shot at 21 health, I might as well give, another 10, 12 points, whatever, back to that pool if I'm, one hit away anyway. So I'll go ahead and say, I don't know what the right number is. I'm not going to think about it that deeply. I'll just say out of my 38, I'll take 28 of that 100. Because I'm pretty sure one shot from this thing's going to kill me regardless. Unless you guys want me up for healing words to get you all up, in which case then you should leave me at full. I feel like I should either give up most of it, my health, or none of it.
We do need support. I can rush in, but I feel it'll be hard to rush in and be support at the same time.
I can only rush in, so you guys just tell me how much you want to take, and it's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
same
can
for
still-
me. I only got key points and HP. I don't have any spells or anything like that.
Yeah, I just want more because in theory, if we did this big battle and I used one of my monkey forms, all that stuff, seems like it would add up pretty fairly.
Yeah.
Especially if we were tactically trying to keep other people a bit higher.
I mean, I don't know if it's the smartest thing, but I can offer up both of my channel divinities and for less HP taken out.
Well, he still wanted half of everything, and then 100 hit points.
That was the base offer. He said we
Yeah.
can negotiate individually from there. I was just starting this off by saying I was fine personally for me. And then just moving to the HP discussion of 100 points as a group, what does that look like? And I think the choice for me is I either take a bunch of damage or no damage.
Or I can essentially be incapacitated this entire fight and give out 68 and just be chilling at 1. So guys who can do more
Nah.
damage have to take out less.
you can do a lot of damage. I feel like it's important to have you up there with at least a good amount of HP. But Roach, how do you feel about that? I'll give you both of my channel divinities, and you can cut some HP out.
No channel.
But I would like to know how much HP before I commit to this deal.
I would reduce this threshold by
By how much?
I
Huh?
didn't hear you.
You cut out. 10.
Is that worth
Alright,
it
so,
for you
yeah.
guys? Do you guys want to hear my divinities before I sacrifice it?
One of them gives you, is it advantage?
Yeah.
And we're fighting one creature? And at that point, just take the... Keep the divinity, take the extra health out of me. I'll leave that, because again, this is more about you guys. I am definitely more support in this sort of fight. So do you want me at full, or do you want me one shot from death?
I have an idea where I give most of my HP because I'm also kind of squishy and basically going to get one shot. But I have an option. So for me, I have what, 41 HP. I would give up all 40 into the pool, right? But could I keep my channel divinity?
We have to hit that 100 first.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
So it's just a matter of as a group.
It might be wasteful, but I can always like heal whoever donates HP.
Hmm.
Not fully, but you can get some of your HP back. Because I have lay on hands, but I also have cure wounds. But I would also use up a spell slot, which I would only have like I think 3 of left after he takes half.
Yep.
I'm also like,
Maybe I will hedge. I was down to 22 in the last. I don't know. That wasn't in this fight. That was in the. I can't remember how much damage. Again, I know it's metagaming, but like I can't remember how much damage this thing did on its big ass strikes. And it was a lot though.
yeah,
When one of us got hit by that.
awesome. Roach, it's like if I carry over 400 pounds, then I'm encumbered, right? And I lose a little bit of movement, half. So I could essentially carry 3 of you with me.
When we're charging this thing,
Yeah.
it's interesting.
Riding a 7 into battle.
I'd be all right with giving up 20 HP.
All right, I'll
7.
call.
7. You have 3 rages total.
Yeah.
You go into this fight with 1. I'll let you start at the bottom of the stage.
Oh my gosh.
That is pretty
Can I-
good.
Can I still carry things, or am I just starting there alone?
Just you. This is let's make a deal. D&D. Let's go.
Because then
Um,
also I'd have all of its attention pretty much in its face.
You guys have your votes for me, full or low?
What do you think about? Do I lose 2 rages and start at the bottom, or just and hack away while you guys get up close? Because there's nothing else. Well, there's nothing else but damage.
My only concern is that if you only have 1 rage, we don't know if killing this thing is going to something else after it. There's always that option. There's always something bigger and badder.
My
In
rage,
theory, he could
Always
just keep
escape when you
punching it.
do.
Remember, you can kind of just punch walls and shit.
yeah.
Rage
If
is a
we
minute.
do really bad, we can escape.
Yeah.
It's not the end all be all either. But I can donate 20 HP also. That'd put me at 34.
11 would put me at 30.
All right. Well, with nobody voting, I'm just going to hedge my bets then and go in
It
the
puts
middle.
me at 49. Or do I give less if I start up front?
Okay, 25 plus 18.
43.
We're at 43.
If you give up your divinity, it's 43 out of 90, so we're halfway there.
Nah, I'm gonna keep the divinity.
Okay.
Oh, Roach, all abilities. So Warlord's Band, 1 of 2 as well. Okay.
Yep.
Wait, does that mean I lose Raven Queen?
No, other than you keep your ravens.
Okay.
A natural, it's a class ability, not or a race ability.
So then for the rest of it, so the 43 still need 57. So the rest of us just do less than.
Or 43 with just those two. And there's the other 4 of us, so.
It's like 12 HP apiece.
I think it hit me for what, like 28 or 29 or some shit? It was a big chunk.
You know what? Yeah, why am I hedging like this? This doesn't make sense. All right, if nobody's voting, I'm gonna call myself a one shot, bump my total up to 35. I'm not gonna cheese it and go down to 1, but basically a few points. So if I take a shot, I'm down.
Okay,
Was there any-
guys, we
was there
just
any
need
paid-
40 more. We got 4 people. Just start typing in numbers.
Everyone
Was
do
there
10.
was there any damage from being in the water itself?
Nope.
No.
Mm,
Okay.
I just got sick. All right, we need 29 more. Okay, we need 9 more.
Sure.
Uh,
+9.
All right.
Shuri, if you want to do 10, I could do the other 10.
Okay, that works.
Yeah.
So let me change that to 10.
No, you
so
you don't need to. We're up. We're ahead.
We're
Suji
good.
25, me
All right, I'll
35.
be right back.
Oh wait.
That's
Oh wait.
60,
Hold on.
71, 91. So with 7s, you could theoretically just stay at full Valir if you want to do that, or 7 could go back to full. Or yeah, or Rose can. I'm sorry, or Zaishore can go down to 10 exactly. So
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we're good now.
It's 25 for Suji, 35 for Revi, 11 for Vinteth, 10 for Zaishori, 10 for Valir, 9 for 7,
Yeah.
20, 80. Yep, be 100. All right, that number is okay with all of you. You can go ahead and subtract that from your character sheets.
Done and done.
Getting ready.
I'm done.
Doing my ability stuff now.
All right, who has his healing potions? I'll give up a healing potion.
Okay, so that's
I only have
of my
1.
level
Anyone have more than
2s.
1? They can give up one of their multiples.
Yeah, I have 3 lesser still, so I'm definitely giving up one of those.
Cool. All right, so then 2 first levels, 1 second level, 1 third level. Gone and gone.
Suji, you got any health potions you can give up? You got multiple?
I have 1 that I can give up. Minor.
You have only 1?
I'm pretty sure that's my last one, yeah.
Anybody have more than 1?
I only have 1.
Yeah. I have 4
Alright,
potions of healing.
Yeah, you and I should give up 1.
Yeah.
So, Rich, I have 3 level 2s. Give you 1?
Yep.
I was 2 level 1s and 1 of my level 3s. Okay.
Seven should have 2 rages, 1 less he, or 1 if he wants to start at the bottom of the stairs. 1 channel divinity for Saishori. Problem shifts are cut. Suji, you have 1 wild shape.
Yep.
Vinteth, you're at half your key points.
Key points?
Valir.
So that'll be down to 2 then, right?
Only 4 at this level.
I have 5.
Oh, round up for everything.
Thank you, kind sir.
So we go with me only having 1 rage starting at the bottom just to keep attacking while you guys get there. Or keep it and stay back with you guys and get there at the same time.
I think all of us hitting it at once not only makes more tactical sense, but probably also makes more just sense in terms of narrative. Like, would you have really been down there fighting by yourself
Yeah.
after, the plan we had?
Good chance.
In
Maybe.
that case, I'll give up my channel divinity, abjure enemy. I think we can make an assumption that it's not really moving from its spot. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
That flies into the air.
So I'll keep Vow of Enmity, which is gonna give me advantage against it.
So yeah, I mean, for you, it's not you have to give up one or the other. You just have 2 channel divinities a day.
Oh,
Yeah, you could use 2 of one or 2 of the other. That's always
Yeah,
how
you're,
it's
you're just giving up the
for
use
us.
of one, essentially.
okay.
How come I don't get 2 channel divinities?
Because you're a low level cleric. Wait a couple more levels, you'll get that. Actually, you won't because you're going to be reclassing soon, I guess.
Yes. Spoilers.
Something new I'm trying because like this 40 on 6 battle probably would have taken 2 hours. So whereas like this negotiation probably took us like a half hour. So it's we'll see how it works.
2 hours? You are very optimistic.
I feel
Three
like
combatants,
we'd
this,
win.
this would be
Here's
this
some
would be a
AoE.
2-session fight.
You
I feel like the amount of enemies is in direct response to how we handled the last fight.
Well, it's not like we have another scroll of fireball.
Oh, if only we did.
Gotta go back to Bobby.
yes, canonically different Bobby and Beck. All right, you guys have squared away all of your resources. I can clear my map in one big.
Yeah.
Bye, Tinkers. See you later.
Bye, Tinkers. Sacrifice will not be in vain.
It's not like I can even argue that point. He's died in every fight I've put him in. Even when I fucking sanctuaried him, he's died. So like I think that's fair.
Canonically, yes.
Oh my god. How did so many of those things get to me? I feel awful.
That was so many. Such bloodshed. But we still have the main one we have to take care of, especially before reinforcements come.
All right. So first question, 7. What would you like to do?
I move up. I don't know.
Would you like to be at the bottom of the stairs or with the rest of the party before the rest of the?
Oh, that. I think I.
A mere 20 feet away.
Guys, put it to a vote. I will go with the majority decision.
You are too far away for us to tell you what to do.
God.
You assume this is based on us like yelling as we're fighting the Sahagwins? If I saw you starting to run down into the pit, I would have probably said something like, "What the hell are you doing, Seven?" So I'll be a no.
All right.
I'd follow behind you, but you probably shouldn't do it.
That work, DM, or no?
What?
Listen.
Is Shuri following behind me?
On her turn, sure.
Damn.
As of right now, where we are on the map, is that accurate?
No, you'll have a chance to replace yourself, but I'm currently confirming with Seven where he would like to be, as I have an offer on.
Hmm.
You can
Let's
say no
start-
to my offer.
I know, but I could start there. Seven has been humbled, but he's angry. He's always angry, but he has been humbled. He will stay with the group for now because he knows they are squishy. And he likes most of them. So yeah, I'm gonna be in the death pit with him over here for now.
All right. All right. Well, I'll engage the wastrel. I need you all to place yourself somewhere on the actual map to start.
Somewhere that's not in the pit.
Yeah.
So closest we could be would be on the edges, basically.
Yep.
Hmm.
I'm behind a tree. Are we rolling initiative? What are you doing?
Rash.
Yeah. Why?
There's more of us. They multiplied.
Cleaning. Roof.
Oh, we're on initiative. Yeah. Okay.
I think 2 revies. Then just confirming, I have Zaishori and Revi both at 22, Suji at 16.
24 for me. Sorry. Alacrity.
24, 22, Suji at 16.
Actually, then I'm gonna be here. Sorry.
Vinteth at 13, 7 at 7, Lear at 6.
Yep.
How high's the elevation? Actually, shit. How high's the elevation on this again?
30 feet.
30 feet. Oh boy. Okay.
All right. Everyone satisfied with their placing on the map?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Right. confirmation for everyone. I'm going to now out front roll the initiative for the Wastrel.
Fuck.
I'm still on headphones. I'll be right back.
Wastrel is now in initiative order.
Okay, it's +4. What the fuck?
Yes, yes, it does.
Oh shit. He's pouring a drink. Here we go.
Let me use the restroom real quick.
Yeah, I was
I'll
gonna
be
say
right back.
polite reminder for everyone. I don't know if we are gonna finish this one tonight. Rose has her hard stop at 10.
Oh, you're not finishing this one. First up.
Okay, I
I-
figured.
I
I just
plan
wanted to
on
remind
probably.
you.
Yep, I plan on doing the first round of combat and then stopping after. But I also wanted to make sure everyone was set and we had all of our negotiations done. Because that was the fun part, and how I figured I could cut this session short. Because we could have just this session could have just been you guys mercilessly picking off Sahugans, but we all know you can do that. And again, you went into this with the plan, so I rewarded it.
Yeah,
Good.
planning
Thank you.
time, boys.
I'll be a bad girl. I'll stay for 20 extra minutes.
Okay.
So maybe 2 rounds.
We will go as many rounds until Rose tells us we have to stop.
10:20. I have a final at 8 a.m.
All right.
I
Fair
need
enough.
study for.
Now, no pressure. But if we do finish this in person, that means I get to build the map again.
Please.
January 11th to the 15th, I won't be here. It's Wednesday to Sunday.
We're gonna be.
This the trip thing for my birthday.
She said she canceled it.
Who, Megan?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I will be here.
we'll talk after. 'Cause, yeah.
What a way to find out.
Yeah.
My
It's
birthday
not.
trip is canceled.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of us have off next week. So in case we ever wanted to, like, make
I am
this
down. Yeah, we can discuss on text or Discord or wherever. But yeah, I'm
Yeah.
definitely down for a longer session. That could still be online, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The in person
what-
with the board sounds cool.
We can make it my birthday session. 'Cause my birthday is Monday.
There you go. All right. Well, top of the round, kick us off, Revy.
Yes, sir.
You guys have been battered, beaten. You guys went through wave after wave of Sahugans. You've killed warlocks with swords. You've killed forearms. You've killed pikemen. You've gotten to this point. You are all battered and bruised, but you see your quarry ahead of you, and you will not fail this fight. Kick us off.
All right. I am going to just
Revy goes, let's run.
let's look at this thing. You look quite content up there, and I'm just gonna firebolt it to open us up.
All right, hit me with it.
Keep it simple. Figure out what this thing can actually do. Is that 23?
That's a hit.
Beautiful, for 13 points of fire damage.
Very nice.
So as worried as I am about going down, I guess if I'm the first, then so be it. Because I know I gotta be where I'm assuming, like 30 feet up. So with the angles, just if people are down there, I'm not gonna be within 30 feet of them. Even if they start going up the stairs, can I stay on this hill and make use of my abilities? I guess is really the question. Or will I have to be down there with the group once they take their turns?
Yeah, if they start to get even close to this creature, you're gonna have to be down at least somewhat towards this.
That's what I figured. Yeah. Okay. All right. So then I'm gonna make my way down.
All right, you going careful or you sliding?
I'll go careful. I don't even want to chance any damage. I'm in bad shape right now.
All right, so half your movement, so you get 15 feet down.
Okay. Nope. I don't think I can do any bonus actions. Nope. So that's it for me.
I'm gonna set out a foundation. So I'm gonna cast Bless. And I'm gonna use it on 7, Volier, and on myself.
All right, blessing. Bless. Sorry, mark that down. You can take your movement and your bonus action if you want. I'm just gonna put some fancy blessing bajiggers on people. Let's do
Give me 1
this
second.
little heart emoji. Seems
Oh,
that was 7U and Valir, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Yes.
All right, we blessed. All right, that is your action. You have a bonus action and movement left, Saishori.
If I move, can I hold an action to block? Is that a thing?
Well, you already used your action to bless, so you wouldn't be able to hold your action for that. And blocking is something specifically for people who use shields and shield mastery.
Okay, in that case, I will sit pretty right here for now.
All right, so that's you.
I thought everybody was going down. Oh, I'm just looking up at Saishori. Like, what, Saishori, are you? What are we doing here? So I'm halfway down this thing.
Yeah. All right, it is my turn. All right, everybody's in range. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Who's gonna get it? Bop. That's Revy.
Oh no.
Roll it, because I want to see it. I'm down, but roll it, please.
Of course. Do, do. Bam.
What damage type is this to?
That will be 24 points of acid damage.
Yep, yeah. So I'm down. So then, yeah, that was the play. Either me at full or me at one shot. So
Yep.
that was
You all watch as Revy
I'm down.
gets one of these slick black Icarish tendrils shoots out from the pool, hits Revy in the chest as he's halfway down the incline. He's looking back at Saishori like, I thought we were whoop! Just gets dragged into the pool. You all see Revy face down in the Icar.
And because this is I know just for rules purposes, Roach, this is a natural ability. This is nothing I can do anything about with my own natural abilities versus like an attack against me, correct?
Correct. Yeah, it's a
Okay.
well. So okay, so this is it's a saving throw for half.
Oh,
So-
okay. Oh, I see. So it does, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh shit. Maybe I did make a mistake. Whatever. It's fine.
Yep,
Too late.
no worries. Yeah, it's a strength saving throw for half.
And then because it's acid, I could also have absorbed it to quarter it. If theoretically I make that too.
Theoretically, yeah.
Well, good to know.
Well, now we know.
But yes, you are currently. You know what though? Actually, make the strength save because technically you are not pulled if you succeed. Either way, you're going unconscious.
Yeah,
But you might not get pulled into the pool if you make the. Okay,
I'm pulled.
you in the pool.
Oh.
All right, that's that. That's that. Suji. Suji, you're muted.
Ah. That's my mama. What's it called? So the things are approximately the same height as us, right? Like where we're currently standing.
Correct. Yeah, you guys are basically on the same elevation
Okay.
as the top of the ziggurat. You are.
So from where I'm standing, I am going to conjure, like, say, 2 giant bears.
We making bears?
We bear.
Nice.
We bear baron?
Yeah, technically, if we like did it on a future one, I was gonna do some flying animal, but we bear.
Making bears. Hold on. Let me find where I put the bears. Where are the bears? Where are the bears? Where are the bears at? Oh, there they are. Bam. Bear. Second bear. And these the larger bears or the medium bears?
Medium, he gets 4 of them, right? The larger ones, it's 2.
Yeah, I think largers too.
So
Just
large.
had it open. Yeah.
So we're doing large bears, right?
Yeah. I just want 2 big tinky boys.
Bam.
Whoa.
Bam. We got big old bears. What do you do with them big old bears?
Shit. Sorry, I have like so many things going on. Let me just get up their proper sheet.
Yep, no worries.
2 attacks plus 6 to hit. These are brown bears, right? The large ones.
2 bears of 1 which... no, they're black bears.
Yeah.
Or
Those
no,
are
that's challenge rating too. No, I did the whole list. Half.
Should be brown bears.
Two
Or
beasts of rating 1 or lower. Why is it only showing halves and zeros?
So those are black bears here. I'm sending you the link to the stat sheet now for the proper bears.
Okay.
Bears, where the bears?
Proper bears.
Oh, I got 5e tools. Okay, cool. So they are plus 6 to hit. So 2 attacks, 1 bite. So first 2d20.
That's unfortunate.
Is it 8 hit?
No.
Huh? Okay, now the other ones. Okay, that's 22 to hit.
Those hit, yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Want to do just the 11 or the 2d6 plus 4?
You can roll for.
So
No, it's
10,
one of those is a sorry, I'm being a stickler here, but it's a bite and a claw. So it's a
no,
D.
both the bites failed. I'm just assuming they're both
yeah.
biting at the same time, same clawing at the same
Yeah.
time.
My
I got
bad.
one.
My bad.
No worries. So that's 13 plus
No, it's
Four.
just 10 and 11.
21 total. Nice.
Yeah.
Hungry bears.
Then I am going to transform into Monkey Suji.
Monkey Suji. Yeah, we can make that. If that's the end of your turn, Vinteth, you're up.
I'm gonna just be moving down or whatever.
No worries.
But-
I'll grab your monkey for him while
Okay.
he starts his turn.
I am debating what I want to do still. Fuck it. I'm just gonna chill touch from here and then make my way. $18 hit.
18 just hits. That is the AC of the Wastrolith.
All right.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Good to know.
And I'm carefully making my way down.
Cool.
And I'm done.
All right. So
That.
That piece of
I'm
shit
just moving-
bird can't heal.
I'm gonna move down, not carefully.
Are you going reckless? Make a athletics check.
Reckless with athletic. There we go. Damn.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right. So 7. Good news. You make it to the bottom.
Yeah.
Bad news. You face plant like directly. You skid like halfway down. You start to go and just running down like full momentum skid down the side of this dirt and so you make it down here. It costs you 15 feet of movement, but you are prone.
That's another half to get up, right?
Sure.
All right. So let's get
Just
up.
as a polite reminder for anyone who can't necessarily get to attack this turn, you can dash.
We're gonna javelin it, and then we're gonna rage. So let's see how this works.
All right, so Mary will attack with disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
I don't know, 30 feet over, 30 feet up. Not yet. You would just be in range for a regular javelin. So go for it.
All right. Nope.
That ain't gonna get it done though.
So I just wasted my action. So should.
I mean, you can throw a second javelin.
All right, let's go for the second javelin. Better, but not much. But
Yep. That
Didn't people get blessed?
7 is blessed. You can hit that second one. Will get saved with a bless. It's an 18 because no matter what you roll, it's an 18. So there you go. All right. So
Oh, just to know, bless is a D4, right?
correct.
D4 to
Yes.
attack rolls, and is it saved or
Saving
ability checks?
throws.
Saving.
I always forget. Okay.
Yep. So
And
7.
that's on 7 and who?
Me.
Valir and sorry yourself. So 7, you come barreling down the hill, you lose your footing, you tumble down, you land next to the unconscious, like waving body of Revi. You stand up, you look up, you just ichor in your like eye like cavity. You throw a wild javelin that just kind of like soars past it and like almost hits a bear. You recapture yourself and you throw a second javelin. You see it like pierce into the shoulder of this creature.
Nice. Javelin power. And then we are also now raged.
All right, you are raged. That brings us to Valir.
Yes, sir. All right. Before I move, I am going to try to throw a dart at it.
What's the range on the?
I believe it is. Double check. 2060, so he'll be at disadvantage.
First dart misses.
All right, let's try that again. And I'm assuming even with bless, I wouldn't be able to make it.
Yeah, the best you would hit with that was a 16. So
Okay.
magic number is 18. Plus could save that. Got a 50-50.
Alright.
See that D4.
Whew. No whammies. Oh yeah.
Actually, 75 on that.
Yes. I'm sorry. Yeah. 75.
You're
So-
good.
Don't roll a 1. There we go.
Alright, there it is.
There's the dart.
Hey, it must be the money.
All right, Valir. So you throw one dart, you miss slightly, you recorrect your course, you throw a second dart, sticks into. It looks less impressive next to the javelin shoved into one shoulder of the creature, but dart hits.
Is there cool? And then now I make my way down. 7 and Braviar. Oh, there we go. Boom.
Are you moving down carefully or just running down?
Let's go carefully.
Okay, so it's gonna be half movement. So you took 10 feet to get that. You have a 40 feet movement or 35?
I have. I have 40.
40. Okay, so yeah, so it took you 10 to get to the edge.
So,
So you go 15 feet down. So you're about
and
way down that like incline. So you're about 15 feet away from 7.
okay.
But you do still have your bonus action.
Let's see. Um, yeah, I'll hold my bonus action for right now.
All right. End of your turn, the Wastrelith is going to use a legendary action. I don't like these bears, so I'm going to bite one.
My armor class is 11, so it hits.
Yeah. Hit for 21 points of piercing damage to this bear.
Oof.
Gotcha.
I'm not clicking. This bear. Right there. The right bear.
Legendary action. That's new.
Just for chat to know.
Brendan's like, yeah, I know. I know what's going on.
Yeah. Revy, top of the round.
Yep. Death saving throw. That's just a regular D20, right? I don't get it. It's been a long time since I've made a death saving throw.
Roll D20. You are 10 or higher.
Yep. All right, one
E.
success.
Use one success.
Nice.
Sayuri.
Hmm. So if I move up next to Ravi, get him up, can I still use the rest of my movement to go up the stairs?
So it depends on if you want to go down the incline, because it's a 30-foot incline here. It's half movement to go down carefully, or you can attempt to make an athletics check to go down your full movement. So you can get to Ravi this turn, but you have to make the athletics check.
Can I fly over it?
You want to bat the wings?
Is that an action or bonus action?
I believe the wings are a bonus action, correct? And the car. Or on the
I
thing.
believe so.
I believe it is a bonus action to bamf the wings, right?
Okay, so I'm gonna bant my wings. I'm gonna use the movement to get to Ravi.
Easy enough. Yeah, you can. So you bamf the wings. It's straight 30 feet down, so you can just coast down the edge, get to Ravi.
And let's see. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I lost my notes. How much is my pool again?
Your pool is
My level.
five times your level.
Okay, 25. Okay, I'm gonna give Ravi 15.
All right. I am conscious.
Yep.
Ah, well, what happened? Oh, you could. You all made it.
Ravi, roll me.
Mhm.
Roll me just a pure luck check, just a d20.
Sure. 18.
Okay, cool. So Ravi fell into the sludge face up. So
Oh, good.
You do not ingest any of the poisonous sludge.
Always a plus.
So you do not wake up poisoned. Hey, good on you. But yeah, that's
When I think there was some potential good thing that would happen to me, it was just avoiding the bad thing,
of course.
as most rolls are.
So sorry, that's half your movement and your action, bonus action, so you can still keep moving.
Okay, I'll walk up ahead. I'll go right here.
All right.
I think that's all my movement.
Sweet. End of your turn. I'm going to use another legendary action to keep biting this bear.
Mhm. It hits.
18 damage to the same bear.
It's gone.
Murdered a bear. Not sorry. Oh, look, it's my turn. Bear is already next to me, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3,
I
4.
what those dice rolls actually were for the bite. Jesus Christ.
It is a +9 to hit. So that's
But
18.
more so, it's 4d12s.
Oh yeah, that.
The numbers have not been looking that high, but I just noticed that.
Yeah, no, I'm rolling pretty poor. All right, so next spout. 1 is Vinteth, 2 Valir, 3 7, 4 Revi, 5 Suji, 6 Saishore. Bear's already next to me.
4d12. My God.
3 7.
So me,
7. Make a strength saving throw.
I get advantage because I'm raging.
You do.
Mm.
27.
That is a success. You do not get pulled, but you do take half of this damage that's about to come at you. Do 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 do. 24 half to 12 points of acid damage. And now I'm gonna bite a bear. Does a 15 hit the bear?
Yeah, its armor class is just 11.
Let's see. There we go. Bear takes 36 points of piercing damage.
It's gone.
Oh no! One shot?
Oh,
Rip bear.
I don't think we've fought anything that could hit like this.
Say, Shori, make a perception check.
Okay. Oh,
All right, good to know.
okay.
Suji.
Alright, so where did I end up after I climbed down?
Oh, so you were making the climb. Okay. Were you going carefully or were you just jumping?
Did I have to since I was a monkey?
You still have to either make the check or
I would have been carefully.
carefully. So you've been half your movement, or it's half speed going down. So your full movement as a monkey is
40, right?
The boots count though, right? So it'd be
Yeah.
50.
So you're
my base movement's 35, so it'll be 45.
Okay. So you'd be basically at the bottom. You're like 10 feet. Another 5 feet gets you to the bottom, essentially.
Okay. So me just seeing my fucking bear get eaten instantly, it's giving me a little PTSD.
So your monkey form should be at full HP. I'm sure.
Yeah, it hasn't gotten hit yet. But it's not the tankiest thing in the world. But
It should not be at 9 health.
yeah. Yeah, my bar was messed up anyway when I was going on my other character. I don't know why. So first the 5 to get down, then 10, 15. I might not end up doing this, but 20, 25, 30, 35. I could get to him. I will bravely go up to him.
All right.
Even you.
You got
This is a very bad idea. And he gonna be scything.
We'll get him. Unfortunately. Wait.
I think that means I rolled a 4, then plus 3. Yeah. Yeah. I only did a 13. Yeah. Huh. And then, bam. Yeah, the scythe.
Scythe
There-
butt.
It's always the butt. Never the actual scythe. Huh?
Give me that butt. Then I can still move, right?
To get up to there, you have 10.
Okay, but it would be attack of opportunity if I do.
All right.
I don't think I want to do. I think I'm committed to this. Okay, that's my turn.
Two.
Vintith.
Hey, it's me.
It's Vinteth's turn.
I'm only halfway down still.
Yep.
Yeah,
So you can use your movement carefully to go down the other half, or you can have him make the athletics check.
yeah, let's do the athletics check. I don't like 5. Fuck.
All right. So you slide down to the bottom, you fall prone. So you use your other half movement to stand up.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. So that's your movement.
I'll just chuck a chill touch at him
All right.
again. 23.
That's pretty good.
We're hitting. 6 damage.
Nice.
Can't heal. Fuck you, Hakar.
It's nice.
That's all I got.
7.
We run up on him.
We'll get him.
We claw
Charge
him. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, let me take off my. Regardless, both still hit.
That is 15 points. Or,
17.
Yeah.
Ragey boy.
And because of how the claws work, I get to go again and don't count. Another 17.
Hey.
And now is my second attack action. Swing again. Let's see if a bless can help me.
Yeah, 3.
Nope.
Oh.
From the ground.
Yeah.
And 7. And I'm going to chronal shift.
All right.
So we claw
What's
again.
Do you need line of sight for Colonel Shift?
That is a good question. Let's find out. Creature I can see. Can I not see him?
Give me a luck check. Roll d20.
Okay. Yes, sir. 6.
As you're getting up from the goop, you're just not able to see 7 on the top of the pyramid.
Fair enough. All right, no chronal shift.
Also, DM, I need a little takesy backsies
Oh,
of
guess
me
what?
just standing here because of 10 range.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And I still have bonus action, right?
Um,
You didn't use it.
Nope, I did not. Claws, I get to attack twice if it hits on the first time, and then the second one, and then I get to Punchy Boy for another 12
doesn't hit.
damage.
Damn.
Fucking.
Fucking Nick just
Just keeps going.
he's just a fucking Nova.
Him and fucking Valir, dude. They just hit and then hit and then hit.
all right, end of your turn.
Yeah.
All right, it didn't like that. It's gonna bite you.
$17 does not hit.
No, it does not. All right, Valir.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I am going to climb up those stairs. And I'm assuming I'm gonna be.
And can we, sorry to interrupt, can we slide
ahead.
through here to go around it, or is this just totally blocked? You said these things aren't actually tall, right? So we can, like, can someone go here
You cannot because it is technically they are not tall. But they are still pillars to a point.
Got it.
They're only like 3 feet tall, but you cannot squeeze between them and him.
Okay, no problem.
It would be considered passing through his square.
Mm.
You can make athletics checks to jump over the pillars if you want.
We're all gonna be face planted next to him.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll make my way up. Oh, come on. Boom. So that's what 20 to get out, right?
15 get you there.
Yeah, because I was here.
20. Yep. I mean, with your movement, you can get up to that square between Suji and
Cool.
monks. We running.
Light work.
Yeah.
I just zoom past Saishur, get her to nod, like hurry up. All right. And we are attacking.
All right, give him the pop pop.
Pop, pop.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
Pop,
it.
pop.
Yeah. What kind of damage you making that crossroads?
Ooh. Let's go with fire.
Fire. All right.
Fire, fire, fire.
Cooking it up so 7 can eat.
Yeah, let's dry this water boy out.
Fire.
Cool. Nice hit.
Attack 1, and then crossroads again. Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, baby.
Shit.
Let's go.
Oh shit.
There it is.
All right, so that's 19 bludgeoning plus 9 fire. Valir, make a perception check.
Sure thing. 20.
Damn.
So as you come up and you watch Seven claw at this, you saw Suji hit him with the scythe, and you see this thing is taking some giant wounds. You see kind of the
Mhm.
burn mark and the chill, like the necrotic, like energy corsating from Vinteth as well. As you come up and you hit it twice with the crossroads, you watch those bursts of flames come across your quarterstaff, and the fire is definitely doing damage. But you can see now up close, it's doing slightly less. But you notice like the full impact of Seven's claws, Suji's scythe, and the crossroads. That's coming home. Like that's hitting for huge damage. You think
Nice.
you're seeing like giant cuts across its chest and these giant bruise marks from where the quarterstaff hit. So like those are hitting for full. But you see that fire kind of flare off, and it does a little bit less than you were thinking it would.
Interesting. Okay. Cool. All right. Now to you. Oh, yep. These Fury of Blows, of course.
Go for it.
All right.
You are blessed.
Yep.
Four hits it. I get that 4.
Oh.
All right, so that's one miss.
All right.
Second attack.
Oh,
Oh, baby. Let's go.
Double crit.
Um,
Love
Damn.
it.
Valir, remind me, are you a level monk that your hands are considered magical weapons?
Not that I know of.
I think it's 7. I want to say it's level 7.
We could pretend it is.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think so.
A certain level, I think it's either 6 or 7 that you can punch ghosts because your hands are considered magic.
Ooh.
I believe you are 1 level off from that. So, okay. So you notice, I'll keep your same perception check. As you crack it twice with the crossroads, you see the flames kind of flicker off of it and not do as much damage. You miss a haymaker and you come around, you catch it once in the ribs. You feel yourself make impact, but you feel it kind of does a little bit less than your quarterstaff.
Nice.
All right, end of your turn. That sucked. I'm gonna bite you.
Do it.
No,
nice.
just I leave to Saishori if we're gonna stop. It's 10:22.
We can go for like another turn.
Yeah.
Another round.
One
Griffin, you're
more
up.
round.
Let him
All right. I am going to stand up.
Half your movement. Or
Yep.
sorry, 15 feet of movement. Sorry. That's what my campaign does. 15 feet. Always 15.
Mhm. So now here's my question, because this definitely matters for my next play.
Yep.
Is this thing tall enough that there is an area above the heads of us where this thing is still there? Or is it basically blocked from my view as it currently stands?
It depends on what you're trying to do. I'm not. Let me know what you're trying to do. Just give me a rough. Give me
I
a
am
rough.
going to pull a net out of my bag and catapult it at it.
Yes, because catapult goes in a line. So yes, you can shoot it directly upward. That will only hit it.
And not get our people. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to force party members for deck saves. I will stand up.
You can ink.
I'm gonna move out of the water just so I'm like on the steps, but I'm not gonna fully approach. Just want to
Fair,
make sure I'm in
fair.
range of everyone.
Fair,
I will
fair.
pull the net out of my bag, and I will cast the. Actually, we talked about this. Sorry, last question. I have both nets and a metal net in
Yep.
my bag.
Uh-huh.
I know that is not technically a canon item.
Correct.
Can that? What?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Can that be catapulted also?
It does meet the like.
Okay. Then I'm going to use one of the metal nets.
All right, sure thing. So that's a deck save on my.
Let me just be sure. Yep. That is a deck save.
Cool. That is a 26.
Yep. Really? 26? What the fuck is its fucking deck save?
Plus
9
6.
plus-
Or sorry, plus 12. Yeah, that's high.
You mean plus 9?
Sorry.
Oh,
2d20s.
No, sorry. 26 is plus 9. I am mathing. Yeah.
okay.
Thing is good at decks. That is about it.
Awesome. Glad I picked that. I will just kind of look up and then just go, just kill it, 7. I'm going to use my second Warlord Band ability.
All right, go for it.
18
18 hits.
for 14 damage.
Nice.
That's it for me.
All right, I'm going to bite Valir again, because ow. That's good. 24?
Yep.
28 points of piercing damage.
Yeesh.
All right.
Say sure.
Can't fault me if I didn't expect a creature that has not moved to not be very dexterous.
Yeah, it's a slimy, slithery snake.
I'm gonna cast Vow of Enmity.
All right.
I'm gonna start hitting with advantage.
That'll definitely hit. Okay, you're going 3 on that. That's fine.
And we're going again.
Also hit for nice. Cool.
Yep, and that's it for me.
Right, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll bite him again. Nope. All right. My turn. Vinteth is the only one left in the sludge. I'm gonna hit him with a spout. Make a strength saving throw.
Oh, god damn it. Strength saving throw. 11.
All right, that failed.
Fuck.
25 points of acid damage. And I want you. All right, that's the start of my turn. What are we gonna? I will bite Valir because he's been the biggest pain in my ass. So that's gonna hit. It's a 24. 12, 4, 31 points piercing damage to Valir.
Wait, I'm sorry. What
And-
was the roll? Was it was a 21 to hit?
It's a nat 15 plus 9, so 24.
Got it.
All right, that puts Valir down. And now we're gonna hit 7 with the claws. That's gonna miss. And 7 one more time with the claws. That's gonna hit. Bad. Is 21 points of slashing damage reduced to 10. That it is its turn. Suji.
Think of how it goes down. Either way, we gonna start moving our feet really, really fucking fast, and we slashing.
Nice.
It's
Then we moving around them, and we slashing. I'm using my boots.
Yep, I got you. I mean,
Uh,
you don't step on top of Vol. You can't share a space with 7, but you can step on Valir's unconscious body. So I'll allow.
I step on him a couple times.
Yeah.
So I have 45 movement. So I do it. I'm trying to remember how the thing worked again. It was. Did it use half my movement or just the movement, like 5? So I'd slash 9 times, right?
From what I remember, it was like you use 5 and then you keep going as long as you hit.
You don't have the
Yeah.
item text on your sheet somewhere?
I really need to fucking set up my sheet properly. That's been delayed for like 2 years.
I saw that look.
Let's see.
Fred's dead inside.
Uh,
I mentioned it many times. I don't have like the spell set up on there and blah blah blah.
All right, whispers. Yeah. Once per long rest, if you made a melee attack, you may move up to half of your remaining movement towards a different creature. You can't do it for the same. There you go.
I thought we did it where like we were able to do it on one creature one time.
You have to be able to move towards a different creature to make a new attack. You can do it against the same creature, but you have to have a different creature you can move toward. Problem. This is not meant for 1v1.
Okay.
The boots are meant for multiple enemies at one square.
crowd control.
Yeah.
So I can't say, "Hey, 7, you're my enemy now." Okay, so we're skipping the whole. Like,
Would you like to attack 7? I will allow it if you're going to make attacks to get 7. Sure.
What about that pillar? That pillar's looking kind of menacingly.
Would you like to
Alright.
stab Valir's unconscious body? If so, yes, we can do that. But until then, no.
Okay, so we're not able to use the boots basically. So I do the 9 slashing damage.
Yep.
And then we hitting him with the booty.
The booty always
Booty.
wins.
The scythe butt should not be this good.
The butt never fails.
Description of like, there's some scythe marks. I'm like, no, that's just scythe butt marks. So 18, and that's pretty much my whole turn.
Cool. He didn't like that. It's going to bite you. Or actually, it's going to claw you because that has reach, right? Yeah. Actually, they both reach. Fuck it. I'm biting.
He can bite 10 feet out? Damn.
Yes,
dude.
they can.
I need its body for science.
That's only a 17 to hit.
My armor class is 16.
All right. Big biting. 32.
I am out of monkey form.
Oh shit.
That was a hell of a hit. What's your monkey HP? 25?
28.
28.
Oh, exact. Oh my god.
Well, it does +4, so I took 4 over damage.
Oh, okay.
All right. Vinteth.
Standing up. Popping Spirit Guardians.
All right.
Moving into just out of range. Or just in range of him for the Spirit Guardians.
Cool. Cool.
You moving?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the whole circle to pop up. What is it, 15 feet radius? What the fuck is
I
it?
got you. I got you. Hold on. Bam. Save setting.
Yeah, 15. Alright, so we're stepping up. That hits him, yeah? Just 5 feet closer?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I'm going to Cure Wounds Volier. Wait, no. Wait. I don't have Cure Wounds. I have fucking... the touch one. God damn it. Alright, I'm stepping up 5 feet closer and touching Volier and healing him.
Yeah.
The bonus
Cure-
action
cure-
with the...
Well, cure wounds is the touch one. Healing words is the range one.
Yeah, I have Cure Wounds, not Healing Words. I'm gonna step 5 feet more into range and then Cure Wounds him.
Cool.
Yeah. Hey, big 8. Plus, what the hell am I think 6?
Plus your wisdom modifier. So
3?
5,
5.
3. What's your wisdom modifier?
Can't read, I'm fucking blind. Wisdom. 6.
There you go. Actually, should not be 6. Should
Oh,
be.
No, it's not
no,
6.
it's 3. It's 3. It's 3. It should be
There you
3.
go. There-
Yeah,
there.
3. Because
Cool.
I was looking at
So-
the 20 sheet.
Valier, you heal 11.
So
End of your
11?
turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Cool. Who am I most pissed at? 7.
Yeah.
Gonna
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah.
So 25 reduced to half, so 12 points of piercing damage.
So 12, right?
Yep. And 7, you're up.
I didn't like that.
He really
No,
I
he did
really
not.
didn't like that.
Yo, the dice just want to tell Seven's story. That's just what it is
Yeah.
each week, man. I love
7.
it.
Yeah.
Finish it.
I rip his goddamn head off.
Oh shit.
Wow.
So 7. This thing, Valier or Vinteth, you run up, you heal, you hit him from some damage, you heal Vinteth on the or Valier on the ground. Valier, you start to come to consciousness. You see this creature, it's kind of keeping itself together, it's still keeping its part. You see it lash out, it bites through and kind of rips at Seven's chest. You see chunks of metal and rock kind of splinter off the ground. 7, you look at that, and you look up at this creature, and it's like, you just fucked up my suit. And you see
Yeah, you
the
did.
giant claw marks just rake this thing across the chest and just
Hey.
Oh man.
helplessly. Top of the pyramid.
My spirits, they did nothing.
We didn't know how beefy this thing was.
No. Not.
Like I'm just like goddamn suit. I needed skin.
Needed skin. You can have it skin.
Yeah.
Battlefield grows quiet.
You good?
You found yourself victorious.
Any loot?
I mean, we got 40 bodies of random.
We'll find out
stuff.
next time.
Yeah, next time. Oh man.
That was great.
Yeah,
I
you
did
were
not
playing
expect this.
defeating the boss.
It's gonna be a vlog, honestly.
We made it, guys.
Well, that's the advantage of taking out all of a boss type creature's minions before fighting it. Huh? That's not always an option, but in the environment we're in,
Mhm.
it was.
Because
That took a
because
lot
the
less
boss
time than I thought
monster
it would.
What'd you say, Rose?
Oh, that took a lot less time than I thought it would.
you are 6 very powerful people with very powerful items 1v1ing a very good boss, but a very limited boss. When you guys made the active decision to pick off who was at the base, knowing it can't move, I had to make the encounter easier, and not easier, but like you found a loophole from the encounter standpoint.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
Very good planning.
Do you think it
Tactics,
was a
boys
good
and girls. Which is good. I'm glad I had the tactics because I didn't otherwise really contribute to that fight outside of getting knocked the fuck out, standing up, and missing with a net. So I'm glad I did something. Oh man.
I'm somewhat glad I did not choose to start off immediately on the stairs.
Oh, that could have ended really bad. Like this thing getting a full round on you, even with rage, is bad.
Yeah, I think
it
you would have been
is.
down by the time we made it to you,
Yeah.
Manny.
Oh, I got that feeling. Oh, I also got another question. Do my good things count as magical things now because of the Ember Siege 2, right, or no?
Of course, yeah, your attacks count as magic. This is why
Alright.
they work.
So this was resistant to fire and non-magical bludgeoning, slashing, piercing damage.
It is resistance to cold, fire, lightning, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical,
Damn. Okay.
and immune to poison.
Huh. Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's
Um.
that's a lot.
Yeah. I mean, it's a literal demon. Like
I mean,
it's.
and we also deal. I keep forgetting to ask: is that claw thing? Is that inherent? Is that like a by the book ability, or is that one of the things that you gave him? I can't remember.
That's part of the book.
Manny's claws.
Yeah.
Dragon's claw. That is the beast form claws, which is base correct, but he also, because of the Hember seed, he adds a
+1.
D6 of psychic damage to any melee
Oh,
attack he
okay.
makes that's physically from him.
And I get an
Gotcha. See, I
extra
gotta say,
+1 for
even
my
without
attack rolls.
even without the D6, that's still fucking wild. Just the extra like attack on claws that doesn't count as your second attack. That shit is nuts, man. Just this party has some Nova turn potential
Yeah.
for sure.
I gotta head out. I'll see you guys.
Alright,
Good
Good
night.
night, Rose. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you. Bye.
Godspeed.
Bye.
See you.
Yeah. And so the creature had about 200 HP.
David, quick question. If you're
Yes.
still there. Is David still there?
Yep, sir. What's up?
How was that Edison place you guys went to?
It's fun. The go karting's fun. Bumper cars were cool. Arcade's always fun as usual, and axe throwing.
Wait, they have all that? Where'd you go? What place is this
It's
that
in
has all that?
Edison. It's like brand new.
Yeah, it's
What is it called?
It's called Supercharged Edison.
Supercharged.
It's
Edison.
right next to Top Golf. Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it
that's how they
opened.
put it.
It opened officially on Monday, but Rose and I went on Sunday because I got us like the gold VIP, like go before it opens kind of thing, and we were able to try out everything they had on there. But yeah, it was pretty solid. It was pretty fun.
This is sick. Thanks
The
for the
go-
recommend. I've been looking for shit like this. This is
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
Thank you.
I missed that
The
entire
go
thing.
karting course looks crazy.
Yeah, there's 2 tracks. One of them is for the semi pro, which is like the people who don't know how to drive, so the track turns are a lot wider. And then there's the pro where the turns and stuff are like way tighter as well. But yeah, it was definitely fun. I had fun there.
So you ended up doing all of it? You did the go-karting
Yeah,
and
I
the
did.
axe throwing?
I did go karting. I did the axe throwing.
All right, they're
axe throwing was
just
pretty
fucking
fun 'cause
talking.
it's
I'm
not
just gonna
like,
end the stream.
oh,
Good night, guys.
listen
Thanks for
gets
watching. We'll
most
be back next week.
points.
Fucking maybe, probably,
They
hopefully. Who the
have
fuck knows?
like
Goodbye.
a